Live at 5:15. Can you hear me, caller?
Yes, I can.
Well. What a goddamn delight. Ladies and gentlemen, listening to us who've snuck into the studio and hijacked the equipment just so we could talk to Aimee Mann, who's on the line right now. Hopefully just for a couple minutes, because I'm not going to hijack her evening, to give us her thoughts on entering Rush Nerd World at such an epic level.
What a world it is. Did you tell everybody that we went on a walk today and the walk was solid? You just laying Rush science on me the whole time?
I did not, and I will just quickly say, yes, Aimee and I took a hike this morning, and I Brendan-splained Rush. I was asked to Brendan-splain Rush, and I was able to fill in the blanks.
Pretty great.
Because let's just be honest, your bedroom is not filled with Rush bobbleheads and Rush T-shirts and Rush stuff.
Not. It is not. Yeah, no, a lot of questions, but also, I still have a lot of questions. We were talking specifically about the Geddy Lee bass style playing, which I got to see from like 6 inches away because I'm trying to rock out with him during the 7/8 part in the middle of Time Stand Still. And it's real. I have more questions than I do answers because it is like the most unique way of it's like a badger claw digging a hole because it's so muscular and so like the strings are just flapping around. I've never seen somebody play that hard. But it's like he's doing the job. He's doing the rhythm guitar job, and he's playing sort of lead bass, but also bass. Like he's doing so much. It's really fascinating.
A badger claw digging a hole, ladies and gentlemen. In the history of Geddy Lee's bass playing, I don't think that anybody has described it as a badger claw digging a hole. But you as a bass player, though, I mean, that was your primary instrument, right? So you're watching this man whose both hands are moving also lightning fast, playing these crazy songs.
Because my question was, I assumed he played with a pick. And then I was like, wait a minute, he's playing with his fingers, but he's getting the sound as if he's playing with a heavy pick. But it's like, I think there's downward strumming with his fingers as well as plucking up. Like it really is a style I've never seen anybody do. And he just is playing so hard. He's plucking so hard. You saw my demonstration. It's like not far away from a badger claw.
Yeah.
It's because he's using his whole hand. It's not just two fingers. It's his whole hand.
Oh my God!
He's fantastic. It was such a thrill to be next to him and go like, yeah, I'm just going to check out. I'm just going to like watch his hands. I'm checking it out.
Well, I could be wrong, but I think he's playing slightly different than he used to as well, because it feels like to me that Annika has more of a groove than Neil did.
Yes.
And it feels like that Geddy is locking into that a little bit more and being a little more experimental, maybe.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, because I don't really know the minutia, the history. I think that's time for a Brendan-splain.
Yeah.
I agree. Aimee, you're listening to Richard Sheltinga, who you know from the Record Junkies, and Richard was there with me on Saturday night, and we got to hang with you after. Yes, Richard, yes. It's totally different. And so you got to assume that the style of bass is playing, but he's always given himself some room to change things up a little bit. I mean, he's such an impresario,
Yeah. I'm sure. I can't imagine. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine he would stick to the same thing every night.
Aimee, have you ever been in a room in your life with so many white middle-aged men air drumming and air bassing
with beer bellies?
The air drumming, I didn't really see a lot of air bassing except for Paul Bryan, who was my bass player, was with me the last night, and he was air bassing along. clearly knows these parts by heart. But the choreographed air drumming, I've never seen that in any other situation. It is phenomenal. It's great. I mean, it's like a value added. It's like choreography. The whole audience is choreographed. It's amazing.
Yeah. An entire audience of men in wizard robes air drumming. Richard had we were talking beforehand, and Richard wanted to know, you do the Time Stand Still video. It's a huge song for them. They played it so much in the sort of the modern iteration of Rush, when Neil came back to the band in the early 2000s, and they just never stopped touring. Time Stand Still was always a huge part of the set. But did you have any other, I think you told me there was another connection with your bass player friend, Paul Bryan, with Rush. Can you tell people about that?
So Paul was selling a box bass on eBay, and somebody bought it, and they emailed him after they bought it. They said, "I just want you to know that I really love this bass. It's really great. It's a birthday present for my husband. P.S. My husband is Geddy Lee," and he completely freaked out, and he was like, "Oh my God, I can't charge you money. Geddy Lee's my hero. I'm not going to allow you to pay me because I love him so much." And so they, became a little bit friendly because of that. And then he told him that he worked with me, and then Paul was one of the people who lost his home and his studio in the LA fires. And I started a GoFundMe for him, and Geddy got in touch with him and wanted to give him a bass, and he was like, "No, I can't accept a bass from you." Then he kept emailing him, like he emailed him 3 different times to say, like, "I really want to give you this bass," and he's like, "Okay, I feel bad about it, but like I can't keep saying no to Geddy Lee, right?" And he sends him this bass. It is a 66 Precision that is in the book.
Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah, I know. So we're all of us cannot believe that, and he was like, "This piece is beautiful," and he was showing his daughter, because he's in there with the box, like this box story, and then he was flipping, and he's like, "Oh, I'll show you the kind of bass that Geddy sent me," and he's like, "Holy shit, it's the exact same bass."
That's incredible.
I mean, Jesus Christ, right?
Well, Geddy is he's kind of the king of basses now.
Mm-hmm. He's the king of bass. Yeah, he's the king of basses. I have a feeling he's maybe kind of off the rabbit collecting, just based on a couple of remarks he made backstage.
Oh, but okay.
But I don't know. So that's why he's like, what, I got to start letting some of this stuff go. I don't know. But yeah, it's in the book, man.
Amazing. Can you just before we let you go, can you just give people your sort of final thoughts about participating? I knew this was going to be a huge deal because I knew how important that song is to the Rush people, and I knew that nerd minds would be blown when you were singing it. I mean, I know I told you that before this all went down.
Yeah, you told me that.
But, can you just give us your final thoughts about the experience of going through? You did 4 nights. You didn't do 1. You did 4 nights.
I did them all. Because I did the first one, because he just asked me to do one, the first one, I think because it would, and honestly, like he emailed me months ago, and I honestly was like not in a great place, and I was like, I cannot imagine that. Like, I could barely imagine getting on any stage, much less like the boredom. And like, I don't think I can handle it, man. And so but I kept going back and forth, and like, I couldn't even answer him. That's how like out of my mind I was. And then I finally kind of like felt okay enough, and I wrote him back, and I'm like, "I'm really sorry. It's been like 6 weeks since you asked me." And I think I could say, I think I'm going to say yes. Like, I'm still like, it still feels incredibly daunting. He was really gracious about it. He's like, "Dude, I hear you. Like, we're all in a crazy mood." But I think that the audience is so loving and accepting and excited and happy that I felt incredibly supported by them. It really lifted the whole place up, and it felt like a beautiful tribute to Neil. And I just was like so happy to be like, be a part of the team for a minute. Like that made me feel really good.
Well, Aimee, as a fan, it was nice also to see the affection that seems to exist between you and Geddy on stage. So it wasn't just a guest artist coming out. There seemed to be a real bond.
They were psyched
there.
that she was there.
Yeah.
They were psyched that you were there. They were psyched that you were there.
I liked him. When I met him in 1986, I liked them, him and Alex immediately. They were both super nice and really funny, which I didn't expect. I was kind of super into baseball, so we talked about baseball. And I literally brought my baseball gloves for him to sign, and we threw the baseball around in the parking lot while waiting for something to happen, like when we were doing that video. And I just always had really fond memories. We didn't stay in touch or anything, but had really fond memories of him. And when I saw him again, I was just like, he's just the greatest. He is the greatest guy.
Yeah. Well, you're the greatest gal, and I think you need to call a lawyer about the Badger Claw beer that you need to pitch Alex and Geddy, because they have a beer line, and I feel that Badger Claw Ale could be in the rush.
To be.
Come on.
It has to happen. Badger Claw Ale is the greatest idea. I would buy a case myself. It has to happen.
Well, now that you've come into Rush Nerd World and you know that Alex and Geddy love playing characters on stage, I can see them both dressing up as badgers.
Yeah.
And Alex saying to Geddy, will you play bass with that Badger Claw?
Yeah. I'm telling you, because, you know what? They fucking get after it. They are playing 4 different sets over their time. They're rotating sets. They play for 3 hours. I've never seen anything like it. They're getting after it, man. They are like the honey badger. Honey badger don't care. It's great.
Yeah, Badger Claw don't care. Geddy Badger don't care. Geddy Badger don't care. All right, are you doing Bachelor number 2 this summer, right?
Yeah, I'm just doing a short tour. But
okay.
It's focused on Bachelor number 2.
We just want to tell our nerd fans that are watching live right now, Bachelor number 2, go to Aimee's website. You know how to find it. If you're near and close by, you got to go see Aimee this summer. Thank you.
Thank you.
And congratulations on being such a huge part of a colossal, historic run of shows.
It is so my honor. Can't wait to do it again.
Okay. We will walk soon.
Okay. Take care.
Bye.
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 She's so cool.